Hello everyone, I'm Matthew from Today's Mac, and today we're going to be looking at OS X Mountain Lion, the upgraded version for the Apple's operating system for Macs from Lion. Basically what it is all the iOS features into Macs, so we're going to be taking a look at all of them features and everything else that it has to offer. So let's get to it, and I hope you enjoy this video. So this is the website you can preview the sneak peek on. So far it's only on the US website. I'll put the link in the description if you want to visit this website. It just says OS X Mountain Lion sneak peek, and then here we can see the features and the overview. So the first thing, it's going to be released this summer. And what they've done is basically taken all the features from iOS and the iPad and put it into Mac. So it's been inspired from the iPad to try and make Mac easier to use and more appealing to customers. The first thing they've changed is they've dropped Mac from the name, so now it's just called OS X, not Mac OS X, just OS X Mountain Lion. So that's a big change for me. May not be for you, but they've had Mac in the name for so many years, so they've finally decided to change it. I'm not sure if that would have happened if Steve Jobs was here, but anyway. So what we've got on this overview page is a slideshow of some of the main features. Just like that. And then down here we have just a video, features, you can download something, I'll tell you about that later, and then the developer preview. So if we go onto the features page, and I'll tell you about some of the features. First of all, it just says what I mentioned before, inspired by iPad, reimagined for Mac. And then if we go down, here are all of the new features that are going to be on the operating system when it's released. So there's iCloud, messages, reminders, notes, notification center, share sheets, Twitter, game center, AirPlay mirroring, and Gatekeeper. So I'll just tell you a bit about them now. I'm not gonna watch the video, you can watch it yourself with the link in the description. So first of all, we've got iCloud. It was already in the Mac, but it just works better now because it works with the iOS products. You just sign in with your Apple ID and it's set up if you've already set it up already. But if you haven't, you'll just have to set it up with your Apple ID. And what happens, it just automatically syncs your calendars and contacts, documents, etc. So if you have an iPhone or an iPad, it'll do it wirelessly. Next we have messages. You may notice that this is similar to the iMessage feature on the iOS 5. It basically is the same thing, they've just given it a new name. It's compatible with AIM, Jabber, Google Talk and Yahoo Messenger. That's why they've given it a new name called Messages, because it supports more than one thing. So you can just have all your contacts, message them for free through Wi-Fi, send photos, documents, contacts, and then what they've done is they've gave a download for this for OS X Lion, so you can download that for a preview of that, which is good, but that's the only download they've gave us so far. Next we have reminders, which will be similar again or exactly the same to the app on iOS 5. So all you got to do is type in all your jobs, it'll remind you, and then you can tick them off when you've done. This is quite similar to iCalendar. I'm pretty sure you can make reminders in that, but if they want to do that, then fair enough, they know what they're doing. Next we've got Notes. Again, this is quite similar to the text edit, it's just made more for Notes. Notes has been a quite long existing app on the iPod and it's on iOS 5. I use it quite a lot personally. Next is my favourite feature they're bringing in, is the notification center. So it just shows what's new all in one place, so you don't have to go looking at your emails and your messages, then checking if you've missed anything on FaceTime. You can just drag this down on the left hand side. They are making a gesture to drag that down, and you just swipe it down and you've got everything what's happened while you haven't been on your MacBook or whilst you've been doing something else. We've got Share Sheets, which is basically just Apple's version of a share button. You can tweet it onto your Twitter, or you can send it in a message or email the page. It's just basically a share button. It's also in Photo Booth. You can share photos, etc., videos. Next, Twitter. You can access Twitter through Safari, but they've made an app especially for Mac, so there's especially a Twitter app, so you don't have to open up a web page and log in. You've just got tweets right in front of you, keep you on top of things. Game Center, this is all also in the iPods and iPads and iPhones. I personally don't use it, but what it is, there's several apps in the App Store which you can connect with your friends and play against them. For example, Angry Birds, I think you can connect to that to play against people. You can play against your family, friends, or even people you don't know. Next, AirPlay Mirroring, where you can transfer things from your Mac, like a video, onto your TV or a separate screen. Personally, this is pointless because it's just the same as Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's probably better, but you can also connect it to Apple TV as well. Next we have Gatekeeper. Keeps the Mac safer than ever. It prevents you from downloading and installing dangerous software and gives you control over which applications to download and run on your Mac. You can decide whether you have it turned on or off, so if you don't like it, just don't use it. It's similar to Windows. It's actually got a similar logo as well. Even though Macs are virus free, they've still decided to do it, which is pretty strange. And finally, they have all new features for China. Now, at first I didn't understand this, but it's just for popular services in China. So if you're watching in the UK, it doesn't really apply for you. So that's Mountain Lion. Comment down below. I want to know if you think it's better than Lion and if you like it or not, and whether or not you will be upgrading. I'll have a review when that comes out, but for then, I'll see you on Sunday with my iPad 3 unboxing. Bye guys.